Wangre, KTN.
Well, the release of Bob Njagi and Nicholas Oyu is quite a milestone, but it comes at a cost on Kenya's diplomacy, which seems to be waning in the region. Here is Daniel Karuki with more on that.
As Kenyans, regional and global human rights activists celebrate the release of Bob Njagi and Nicholas Oyu, what is imagined speaks of nothing but Kenya's marked failure in diplomacy and foreign policy. It was not the efforts of the state after all. Sources say retired President Uhuru Kenyatta intervened through a phone call to Ugandan Army Chief General Muhoozi Kainerugamba to have the two released.
When one of us is in trouble, we have to speak out, we have to shout. Because if we allow it to continue happening, tomorrow they will come for us and there will be no one to speak for us.
As their relatives and Kenyans begged for the release of Bob Njagi and Nicholas Oyu, all from the state was silence. In Tanzania, some distressing scenes unfolded during the country's discredited general election, and the aftermath has been chilling.
This number could be in the thousands below the actual death toll. Many bore head and chest gunshot wounds, leaving no doubt these were targeted killings.
Kenyans are still caught up in the disturbing crackdowns by the Tanzanian state. Already, one teacher has been confirmed dead. An unknown number of Kenyans are still missing. Before this, Kenyan activist Boniface Mwangi was held early this year in the very same Tanzania. He and others from Uganda and Kenya were attending the hearing of a treason case facing opposition leader Tundu Lissu.
So we were put on an upside position where my legs were up like this, my body's up, I'm stuck naked. And then they started beating my feet. So they would beat me and massage my feet.
As he put it, it was not a very good experience in the hands of Tanzanians. Despite weak reassurances, it has only been silence from the state. In February 2025, an attack on Kenyan fishermen off Lake Turkana left several people dead. The attack was blamed on militia from the Dasnek community from the neighboring Ethiopia. The state claimed 3 were killed, while local communities said at least 40 lost their lives. The state and local leaders pushed for peace between the two communities. However, it is not yet known if the Ministry of Foreign Affairs engaged Addis Ababa over the killings. On that front, only silence. This was not the first attack and might not be the last in the region. Kenyan nomadic communities have been engaging in cross-border attacks for decades, while countries such as Uganda and Ethiopia have been drastic on Kenyan communities involved in these acts. Kenya has not returned the favor in the recent past. In the North Rift, a militia from the neighboring Somalia has been operating from the Kenyan soil for months now. This is the region that has seen incursions, especially by Al-Shabaab militia, which has been abducting locals, including chiefs. While the grand coalition government of the late Mwai Kibaki and Raila Odinga did respond to these threats by deploying Kenya Defence Forces, the current regime has been opting to negotiate with the devil or just maintain that silence. Daniel Karuki, KTN.
Let's move to neighboring Tanzania now. In a